Tom Smith was a friendly young guy. He really wanted a job but couldn't find one. Jobs were hard to come by because lots of people were looking for work, and there just weren't enough positions available. Tom felt pretty down about it because he never had money for things like new clothes or going to the movies. When Tom was younger, he dreamed of being a professional football player. He was great at football and tennis too. Actually, he was good at pretty much every sport. But the thing was, there were always other players who were even better. Now, Tom had a new idea. He thought, maybe I could work in a sports shop. That would make me happy, and I'd finally earn some money. But it was just an idea. It didn't actually happen. Tom worked really hard to find a job. He checked the job ads in the newspaper every single day and sent out a ton of applications. But no luck. He didn't get hired anywhere. One day, he noticed an ad in the newspaper about a fair happening in the park near his house. That sounds like fun, he thought. It's next Saturday. I've got nothing else to do this weekend, and it won't cost much. I should go. When Saturday came, Tom walked to the park and bought a ticket for the fair. It was a beautiful summer day, blue skies and warm sunshine. The park looked amazing with all the colorful flowers, blue, yellow, and red. Seeing all of that put Tom in a good mood. The fair was awesome. There were loads of people and all kinds of games to play. Tom tried a few games and ended up winning a box of fruit and a sports book. Feeling hot and thirsty, he treated himself to an ice cream. This is turning out to be such a great day, he thought, as he sat down to enjoy his ice cream. What should I do next? And then something caught his eye. In big, bold letters, it said, Madame Zelda knows the future. Do you want to know what's coming your way? Come and talk to Madame Zelda. Tom stared at the sign, thinking hard. Should I go in? Why not? I'm not scared of the future. It might even be interesting. Yeah, let's do it. So, Tom stepped inside. The tent was really dark, and sitting there was an old woman with gray hair and a kind smile. Hello there, young man, she said warmly. Take a seat, and I'll tell you all about your future. Tom sat down as the old woman shuffled some cards on the table. Pick 3 cards, she said with a mysterious smile. Tom picked up the cards and handed them over. The woman stared at them for what felt like forever. Her smile was gone now, and she looked super serious. Listen carefully, she said, her voice low and intense. I need to warn you about something really important. Don't go anywhere next Friday. If you do, if you travel somewhere, you won't make it. Something bad is going to happen on the way. Don't forget this. I can't tell you any more. Just be careful, okay? Tom walked out of the tent, feeling the heat of the sun on his face. He didn't have any money left and decided to head home. I'm not scared, he thought. I don't even travel anywhere. Fridays are just like any other day for me. I don't have a job, so where would I even go? But then, on Thursday, something unexpected happened. A letter arrived. One of the job applications he'd sent out got a reply. There was a job opening at a sports shop in a town 30 kilometers away, and the boss wanted to meet him the very next day. Tom was over the moon. Finally, I'll need to take the train to get there. Walking that far isn't an option, he thought. And then it hit him. The old woman's words from the fair. Don't go anywhere next Friday. A chill ran down his spine. He felt uneasy. But what choice do I have? He thought, frustrated. This job is way too important to just ignore. And come on, what does an old fortune teller know about the future? Probably nothing. Even so, the thought nagged at him, and he didn't sleep much that night. Friday morning came, and Tom made his way to the train station. He bought his ticket and boarded the train. An elderly man with white hair and a sharp, clever look sat down next to Tom. He had a bit of a limp, and Tom couldn't help but feel sorry for him. As the train sped through the countryside, a waiter came by with snacks. The old man bought a sandwich and turned to Tom with a smile. Are you thirsty? The old man asked. I've got some tea with me. Want some? He pulled out a cup and poured Tom some tea. What a nice guy, Tom thought, smiling back. I like him. Thanks, Tom said. I'm Tom Smith, by the way. Are you traveling far? But before the old man could reply, there was a sudden, deafening noise, and the train screeched to a halt. Everyone froze. Something was wrong. People started looking out the windows, but there was nothing to see. Fear spread through the train as they all waited, unsure of what had just happened. Don't worry, Tom said to the old man. I'll go check it out. Maybe it's just an accident. You stay here. You'll be fine. The old man gave him a warm smile. Thank you, young man, he said. I'll stay put. These old legs of mine aren't much help these days. Tom went to find the train guard. What's going on? He asked. Why did we stop? The guard looked frustrated. There's a huge tree blocking the tracks, he said. We'll have to move it, but it's going to take a while. So, unfortunately, this is the end of the line for you. You'll need to get off the train and walk. Walk? Walk where? Tom asked, confused. The guard pulled out a map and pointed at it. There's a village not too far from here. You can head there. Maybe find a restaurant or a cafe to wait in. I have to stay with the train. I'm really sorry about the inconvenience, but don't worry. You'll get a refund for your ticket. Tom sighed. It's not about the money, he thought. I needed to get to that job interview. He felt crushed. Tom didn't mention the job to the old man. Instead, he helped him off the train and even carried his suitcase as they made their way to the village. Thank you so much, the old man said, clearly touched. I know my case is heavy. It's got my computer and a ton of papers inside. Tom forced a small smile. It's no problem, he said, though inside he felt awful. I messed up, he thought. I should have listened to that fortune teller. She was right. Now I've lost my chance at the job. The old man noticed Tom's gloomy expression and asked, "What's wrong, young man?" Tom decided to tell him everything: the job, the sports shop, and how much he had been looking forward to it. Then something unexpected happened. The old man smiled and then started laughing. Tom stared at him, confused and annoyed. Why is he laughing? This isn't funny, he thought. Tom liked the old man, but this felt like a slap in the face on such a bad day. Seeing Tom's reaction, the old man stopped laughing and said, "Don't be upset, Tom. Let me explain. I'm a wealthy man, and I own a chain of sports shops in several towns. In fact, I'm opening a brand new huge shop soon, and I've been looking for a smart, kind young person to manage it. And you, my friend, are perfect for the job. I saw how helpful and caring you were on the train. So, what do you say? Will you work for me?" Tom's face lit up with a huge smile. "Are you serious? This is amazing. Of course, I'll take the job. This is the best day of my life. Not the worst,